take an international tour. There's only one space available. And we said, if you want it, guys, the winner goes. And this is how the International Championship Wrestling got this belt.
And again, a grudge match without a doubt. Neither one of these two men have a great deal of respect for each other.
Definitely a Madison Square Garden headliner.
Ivan Putski, the Polish Power, against Big Cowboy Bob Orton.
They will take nothing for granted. These two are two veterans. They know each other well. They will take nothing for granted.
Both of them being cautious early in this match. One mistake with the power that these two have. Ivan Putski right now putting a lot of fakes and feints on Cowboy Bob Orton. He's not quite sure what to expect. He wants to get out of the ring for a minute and think about this.
Oh, sure.
Cowboy Bob Orton confirmed with some of the people along the ringside. Ivan Putski trying to talk him back into the ring. Now Orton climbs back in through the ropes.
You know, you see the stars you see in here. I know I've mentioned this on previous programs, but you can see all these stars at your school or your auditorium. Just write to ICW Wrestling, and we just love to help organizations raise funds. And they can do that by writing to ICW 11 Alpine Road, Parsippany, New Jersey. And that's 07054.
Get a chance to see the greatest stars in professional wrestling right in your hometown.
Boy, you're right. And I tell you what, the crowds just come out. They really come out.
Ivan Putski now with a hammerlock, headlock that he's got, which is equivalent to putting your head in a vice, and there is no, I think I'd almost rather have my head in a vice. Putski always with a smile. Always with a smile.
Isn't it unbelievable?
His demeanor seems to never change. Cowboy Bob Orton trying to throw him off, but Putski having nothing to do with it. Again, as he starts to work, it's more than just a headlock. As you start to work those arms, you're working on the head, the ears, the neck, the spine.
He's working hard on him right at this point. He's applying all types of pressure here.
As you can see, the pressure that he's putting. Now, Cowboy Bob Orton showing a little strength of his own. To be able to lift that headlock off, you know that he's strong. Whether he's capable of lifting it completely off or not, that's another story. And he's not.
No, he's right there. And let me tell you, these fans love him. They just love him. You know, I've traveled with Ivan. We were very fortunate to go to Cannes, France together for the overseas television convention. And, you know, he speaks a vicious shot to the head of Orton. And Orton is dazed. You know, he speaks Polish fluently. And it was a big thing for Ivan to go over to the Polish booth and welcome them and everything. And they just went crazy to meet Ivan. And he gave them all pictures and tapes of himself because apparently over there they just can't get it.
Everywhere he goes, you see the autograph seekers. Of course, they look for autographs from all the pro wrestlers, but Putski's always seemed to have a long line. Everybody wants Ivan's autograph.
I tell you what, I got the biggest kick out of Bob. He walked over to the Russian booth, and he walked over to the representative there for Russian television, and Putski gave him about 5 whacks on the back to tell him how happy he was to see him. And he says, all my life, I wanted to do that. He says, I couldn't do it in the old country, but over here, it was just a pleasure.
Ivan Putski, without a doubt, one of the legends of wrestling. Again, he and Cowboy Bob Orton, and so far it's been a little game of cat and mouse. Now the strength match.
Well, there it is. There's the power test right there. And, you know, Ivan has a son making his way up in the ranks very quickly. And that's Scott Putski.
You haven't had a chance to see Scott Putski yet. You'll see him here.
You've got to go out and see him.
Championship wrestling.
You've got to see him.
This is a little unusual. Ivan Putski on his knees.
This Bob Orton's got some strength in him.
Yes, he does.
Look at him.
Putski back up to one knee. And again, you can see him.
What his crowd's behind him.
And as he comes up. And again, now you see the pain in the face of Cowboy Bob Orton. Putski's back up.
Whoa, he got him down.
Bob Orton.
Orton's down and his place is going wild. He's got him here. You see the expression on the face of Orton. Orton right away to the rope.
Referee Paul. Well, I'll tell you, Cowboy Bob Orton is feeling his fingers in his hands to make sure he's counting, I think, and they still got 10 there.
He's complaining about him bending the fingers, is what he's complaining. You know, that is illegal. You know, if he's bending those fingers backwards, that's illegal.
Again, Ivan Putski now working the crowd into it. He wants to, doesn't take a lot for Ivan Putski to get his fans going.
Oh, vicious shot by Orton. Orton tells the referee it was open, but we've seen it right here. Look at it.
It's not open. It's not open. Again, he's a veteran wrestler. He's smart enough to be able to get him away from where the referee cannot see it.
He's a talented man, Bob.
And he spins away. And again, he's putting some shots into the face of the Polish fowler, Ivan Putski, and that one right in the nose. And Ivan Putski in some pain. How strong he was. Whoa. Boy, he's putting some shots.
Oh, we can hear them down here. Look, we can hear him down here. A vicious elbow to the back of Putski, and Putski's down.
Putski right now is in some problems, and now Cowboy Bob Orton out and outside the ring.
Oh, look what he's going to do. Whoa.
Big shot through the neck. Oh, Putski. Looks like he lost some teeth.
You know, I think a tooth did go flying out there.
He believes like some teeth went flying out of the ring.
I think Putski just lost a tooth. I think you're 100% right.
I'll tell you, Putski's in some pain right now. The referee trying to get Cowboy Bob Orton off him. Ivan Putski, I'll tell you, there's no question that he lost a tooth in that last encounter. No question.
Referee here has definitely got his hand. Nice shot by.
Now Putski. Whoa, and there goes some more. That was sweat or teeth, but there's things flying. When these guys hit, things come flying out. And now Putski's
pounding away on his face here. Orton is totally dazed. The ace is all over the ropes. He's dazed.
Putski with a shot
and
up
out of the ring goes Orton.
Putski going after him.
I'll tell you, there's no love here between the two.
Both men out of the ring. The referee counting. Again, both men out of the ring.
Both men just pounding away on each other. Look at that. Whoa! Putski takes and dumps him back in the ring. Putski takes Orton and throws him over. And there's the bell. And Putski wins the match.
Orton did not get back in time.
He didn't get back in on 10.
And Putski wins it. Orton did not get back into the ring on the count of 10.
And Orton is hot.
Ivan Putski the winner. As you say,
well,
Cowboy.
I'll tell you what, Cowboy Bob Orton is not the happiest man. And listen to this. Look at Orton, and here they go. They're going hot together here. They're just pounding away. Whoa, and Orton is pounding at him over to the deck. He grabs the bell. He's got the bell.
Cowboy Bob.
Orton.
Oh,
there's
he's
a
got
shot
the
to the
bell.
midsection of.
Oh, the referee trying to stop it.